CBS what?
Each week we highlight a story from CBS Village. Today, sorry, I thought my mic was closed. We are meeting a former graphic designer with a very special relationship with his grandmother.
Simplicity in creation comes from a memory burned in the soul of Kenneth Tan. Stories from the past turn into pieces of art today, a generational journey shared between a grandson and his grandmother.
I think we set off on this path together. I don't know, I'm still walking it. Still trying my best to keep our work going.
The origins of their work can be found in a dusty briefcase.
So this is where I keep all of her original paintings.
Simple watercolor paintings that began in 2014 after Kenneth left his job as a graphic designer in Southern California and returned home to San Jose to help take care of his grandmother, his Lola.
And one day after breakfast, we were at the kitchen table and I said, Lola, what do you want to do today? And Lola said, I want to do something for purpose.
Together, they found that purpose, creating more than just a bond through paper and brushstrokes, but also getting a full picture of a life rediscovered.
She would tell me stories, her life in the Philippines, stories from World War II, growing up in the Philippines, and I wanted to remember everything.
To bring those memories to life, Kenneth created on top of Lola's creations to complete each story.
This is a painting that Lola made. She said she painted the Cape of a Knight.
That simple painting became this, a picture of a national hero of the Philippines named Villamor.
So Villamor was an Filipino, an ace pilot from the Philippines who fought for America during World War II. And when the war reached the Philippines, she ran for the hills, and she said when she was climbing into the mountains, she looked overhead and she saw a dogfight. She saw planes dogfighting overhead.
The sky is clear. You cannot see Villamor anymore.
That's Lola telling the story of watching Villamor fight the Japanese. Her watercolor cape also giving Kenneth
This is the dogfight itself.
inspiration for the battle in the sky.
Each painting has a story.
Even from this brown abstract watercolor.
She said she'd painted a bahay kubo, and so that's a nipa hut, or like the houses in the Philippines. They're built on stilts.
A painting of her home, sparked by a memory of being serenaded by a young boy.
She had this classmate, a boy she grew up with in the village, and every now and then he'd come to her window, her family's window at night, and he'd bring his guitar and he'd sing her a song. We made this illustration. This is her at her window listening to him play his guitar.
Stories so important, Kenneth curated the art they created together for 2 years and put them in a book, titled Crescenciana, named after his Lola. A book he self-published in 2022, 6 years after she passed away at the age of 96.
I don't want to forget my Lola. I feel like we live through our stories, and if the stories are gone, gosh, then that's it. So I don't know, maybe this is my way of grieving. This is my way of keeping her present. This is my way of letting her know that I see her and I hear her. That's why it's important to me.
Where are the tissues? Ryan Yamamoto from CBS News Bay Area joins us now. You brought us that story. It was so beautifully done. We love Kenneth and his Lola and how much Filipino culture was infused into the piece. What was something that didn't make it into the story?
You know, what did make it the story, he has so many pieces of art, beautiful pieces of art. You know, there's more than like 80 different watercolors in that dusty briefcase from his Lola. So I wish I could have presented more of his artwork in this piece. But of course, in news, you can only put so much into every piece. But I do want to say this, though. The beauty about this story, it's about a grandmother and a grandson, right? It's so universal, and it just happens to be about a Filipino family. But this could have been a Jewish family. This could have been a Black family, Latino family. It could have been anyone. So, I mean, it's just a beautiful story.
So universal, Ryan.
Ryan, you told it so well. You tracked it so well. It really landed. Thank you very much for bringing it to us.
We'll see you guys.
Yeah, that does it for us.
On
See you Monday.